Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be Maru versus Creator here on Data C from DreamHack Valencia 2022. Bottom left is Creator, top right is Maru, but not at the very top right or the very bottom left. Data C is an interesting map, that is for sure. Alright, so we got a natural base, we've got a ramp leading up to it. And I'm not entirely sure why Creator is holding his camera over places that he has no vision of, right? Expansions at the top left and at the bottom right. They are not gold, they are not rich Vespene gas, but just below each of those is a rich Vespene gas expansion site. So checking for proxies here is Creator. Maru's proxy game is worthy of respect. And Maru, the GSL champion, several times over. What are you going to do here today? Are you going to mech? Are you going to mech in PvT? You cracked the code for mech in TVZ. Can you do it here as well? Next is coming up here from Creator. Gateway expand timing into Cybercore. Pretty standard stuff from him, nothing to worry about. There is a Reaper from Maru, though. Okay. We don't see a ton of Reapers in TVP lately, but Maru likes to do it. Other players are kind of like, it comes and goes. Like, we're not entirely sure what we want to do here in this matchup as far as Reapers are concerned. It's hard to get any damage done with them, but as far as scouting is concerned, they're your best bet by a mile in this game. Oh, second CC being built inside the main base here is Maru. Okay. Well, this Reaper's name is simply R.I.P.er. May the enemy workers rest in peace. So there you go. Probe down. So rest in peace, probe. Supply depot goes down, and the Reaper's like, nah, man, it's cool. Whoosh. Jumps off a cliff. Those guys are so cool. Like, you know that Reapers are either loved or hated as part of the Terran army, right? There's people that just idolize them and think they're the coolest thing since sliced bread. And there's people who are like, oh, these guys are posers. They never survive the battle anyway. Like, why do we have to be nice to them? Where would you fall on that side, right? Would you think that a Reaper guy was super cool for being like, I don't need to go out the front door. Let me jump off this cliff. Yeah. And Adept shows up. This is the thing. It's so hard. It's just so hard to get any worker kills against a Protoss who knows what they're doing, because they're going to have an Adept out or they're going to have a Stalker out. And you're just going to be like, ugh, fine. Reaper goes home. See, saw there was a natural base up, though. That's good information to have. His second base is not quite done yet. He's going for a Starport and a Widow Mine, which indicates going to be Widow Mine drops. We'll see how Creator handles this. Happy Sunday, y'all. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Things are good in the StarCraft universe as well, in the Falcon Paladin world. It's been a little bit cooler this week for August, which is nice. I hope that fall is coming in here soon, but sometimes we get tricked here in Utah. Sometimes we get a week of really nice fall weather, and then it blasts back up to like 90 degrees. So you never know. You never know what to expect day to day to day. Additional gateways coming up here from Creator at his front door. Again, attacking up a ramp into an enemy base, especially Terran and Protoss, is just a horrifically bad idea. I'd be shocked if we see either one of these players do that today. Widow Mines from Maru. Doing what they do. Waiting for a chance to get inside a medevac, which is under construction. Adept scouts around a little bit. Cancels the shade very last second. Just sits outside. Is there any pressure? Anything going to move out? Oh, the Marines are moving out, but they're not going to come across the map. That's dumb. Yeah, and then forces them back with the shade, too. That is just beautiful zoning. However, Widow Mine drop coming in. Creator warping in a third base while all this is happening. All right. Fancy by him. And just careful, careful. How many Stalkers are there? There are 4. Ugh, I had that followed, and then camera moved off on me. So this is a good scout. You scout the presence of a third base as Maru. Additionally, you get into the natural base and try to throw down some Widow Mine. Stalkers are here, though. Reaction time now. A little bit slow, but we got it. So Widow Mine dead. Oh, what? Did that dodge attacks? And then the third one dropping into the main. Dude, Creator. Oh, no! He was doing so well. He didn't realize there would be a third one. Ah, but the medevac goes down with the Widow Mine inside it. God, I don't know if that's a fair trade. I mean, you don't have to worry about that medevac anymore or those widow mines, which is nice, but 9 probes down stinks. 38 to 37 workers. Maru got himself a lead with that widow mine drop, and the creator just didn't recognize it. He was really focusing too much on the widow mines in the natural base, and it cost him. It cost him hard. Observer on the way, really worried about an armory under production, but that doesn't seem to be the case. We're not going for further widow mine drops here. Permacloak is not something that Maru is interested in. Recognizing that creator is just going to go for the obs anyway. He respects his play for sure. So remember I said going up a ramp is just not a great idea? Well, that's what's happening here. Going to kill an SCV. Oh, a Raven dying would be super hot too. Look at it. Ah, kills a Marine, blinks on out. Nice. Loses nothing, kills an SCV, kills a Marine. Has a nice day. That SCV is almost dead. Actually, how many SCVs have died? Just the one? Yeah, just the one. Third base from creator. Very happily running now. I mean, having 3 bases against a 2-basing Terran is nice. They've got mules, but you know what? You've got Chrono Boost. So you can get a faster worker count, a higher worker count faster if you're a Protoss. Combat Shield, Stim on the way. From the Protoss, it's Charge, it's Sentry, it's additional gateways here. Where is the third base from Maru at? Looks like he's really worried about a Blink Stalker attack of some kind, or Warp Prism, or something, but I'm not entirely sure that he needs to be. Well, alright, we're moving out. Maru's got Marines, Marauders, Siege Tanks, a Raven, and 1 medevac. He would... Oh, he's got 2. He would have 3, except he lost that one with a really nice target firing there from Creator. Warp Prism, oh. Warp Prism moving into Maru's main while Maru's army is moving out, which does get scouted. It's like, oh, do we want... You know what? Let's warp some stuff in here. That seems fine. I can hold at the third base. Any shield batteries coming up? Yeah, shield battery there. Another one is already up. And here's a warp in of charge lots. Nice positioning on those Marines and Marauders, though. Oh, that was great. Couple SCVs go down, but, I mean, this is definitely held. Maru keeping enough home. On the other side, force fields are keeping the Terran at bay. Some of them at bay for some time. These guys are stuck back there, but the force fields don't last forever. Firepower is hitting this third Nexus really hard. Siege Tank, not quite firing on it. Can't quite reach it. Shield battery overcharge is up, but pulling out of the range of shield battery overcharge. Sniping down one of the tanks. The other one going to go down here, too, thanks to the power of the Immortal. Bam, tank down, and Maru's got to retreat from this third base. That's not good. Maru was hoping to take down that third base with that attack. He didn't do it. He doesn't have a third base in production. Oh, he does have a third base in production at the natural base. Never mind. We're good. Third base is on the way. It's 102 to 107 supply, 50 to 61 workers. Creator has a worker lead, but again, mules are good. So Maru's going to be okay economically for the time being, but getting that third base landed as soon as possible would be nice. I assume it's there or possibly down here. Yeah, going to be down here as the alternative option there. There are some options on this map where your third base wants to go. Forge, Templar Archives, getting some of that storm out is really important in this situation. Maybe a little feedback action too. Oh, those Stalkers just cannot stand. The charge lots are needed. And then a flank attack with Blink Stalkers trying to pick off one of the medevacs. Can't quite do it. They have to get out of the way. And Maru just kind of reacting perfectly to all these traps that Creator is trying to set for him here. But he hasn't been able to kill this third base. He's down pretty immensely in worker count, but his army is about, wow, 22 more army supply bigger than what the Protoss is rolling with. Fourth base warping in from Creator now on that low ground. Hot stuff. Ghost in production. Widow Mines in production. Enhanced Shockwave coming in. Maru knows all of the tricks here. Storm getting research from Creator as well. Here we go. Again, this is really where this game's going to be settled. If Creator can hang on to this third base, I think he's going to be in a fantastic position. However, ooh, trying to snipe that obs. Oh, a second scan's required to kill it, which I think Creator's all right with. He said that's one less mule and one less scan that Maru has to work with for future battles. So that's nice. Shield batteries warping in here at the fourth base, too. There was some kind of an attack down here. I don't know what it was, but Storm, 12 seconds away. Hallucinated Phoenix scouting out, trying to see what's up again. Coming up a ramp is Doff, trying to pull his charge lots back. They're so eager just to charge into any situation they find themselves in. But sometimes in a choke where they can't get a surround, you don't really want them here, you know? Man, good storm there. Weakening and wounding and bruising up a lot of Maru's army right there. Widowmine gets a beautiful connection. Oh, the War Prism catches some damage there too. Third base for Maru. Looking good. There's an engineering bay coming in from Maru and an armory. So further upgrades, or maybe just the Widowmines getting permacloak, or maybe both. Great storm there. Shield batteries get sniped down, but there's enough Immortal Stalker here. And Maru's army's a little bit too injured, and he wants to wait for the reinforcements. He didn't want to stick in there for any longer. Dude, replacing these shield batteries would be good. But yeah, Maru 3 bases, Creator 4 bases. It's such a small distance to bounce back and forth between these 2 bases. It's taken me a minute to realize how short that distance is. It's so strange that a 3rd and 4th base would have such a short distance to get to each of them, you know? It's not usually how these maps are constructed. But yeah, Maru's recognizing it, and he's like, all right, I'm just going to make you shark back and forth. I pulled you away, and then I'm going to jump in. Oh, that's great. That was a sick move. As that Nexus going to fall, going for the easier damage before the army shows up. There's one Colossus, catches an EMP. Sick EMP. I don't know if this 3rd base can stand to this kind of an onslaught here from Maru. I really don't. The Colossus trying to do what it can, but Extended Thermal Lance isn't done yet, and I'm not even sure it's being chrono boost based on its rate of... No, on its rate of research here. Widowmine's doing some friendly fire damage, but also killing a couple Marauders there too. Free. The Widowmine got killed, but its shot already connected. Insane. He kills another one to get revenge for that one, getting revenge after its own death. 5th base sneaking up from Creator. I would say sneaking. It's a pretty standard location for a 5th. It's not too far from the 4th, for example. But, I don't know. Is Maru going to recognize that it's there is the question. Maru's getting his own 4th base at the 12 o'clock position here. Creator's got some time to breathe, to shield battery up here a little bit, but look at how bruised a lot of his units are. And then that orange, that yellow is never going back to green. That's how Protoss works, man. It's one of their weaknesses. It's got a bit of a weird weakness if you think about the lore involved with Protoss. Like, why wouldn't they be able to heal wounds? But, like, Terrans can do that. Terrans are the least advanced species in this game. Like, Zerg can do it on their own, which is kind of amazing. Terrans can repair damage done to their bodies. But yeah, hull damage, whatever you want to call it, that's not shield damage to Protoss, can never be returned. God, imagine if there was an upgrade for shield batteries that would heal hull damage. Oh my gosh, that'd be so good. That would completely upset the balance of this game. It would make Protoss super insanely strong. This is a good match. I gotta say, this is a good one. Again, it's Maru and its Creator. It's never gonna be a disappointing match between these two, I don't think. So Extended Thermal Lance is up. We've got 2 Colossus. 3 are generally considered the magic number. 3 is a magic number, right? Army supply, 113 to 111. We're even there. Creator has a bigger army, though. I mean, a bigger economy, though, rather. Good EMP again. And then just Disruptor Shot catches a couple Marauders. Viking gets killed, too. Stays here a little bit too long. Shield Battery Overcharge is sitting here healing up so much damage before that time runs out. Look at this. Look at how... No. You have guys that still need help. On the other side, though, we got a Zealot warping at the natural base of Maru. Ghost, you're here to deal with that pretty effectively. They're not bad against Zealots. Their damage type is pretty good there. Zealots marching into a planetary fortress base, not really something that you want to do necessarily all by yourself. DTs are more suited to that task. A Stargate coming in here from Creator. I don't know if that's... Was he going for a carrier transition at this stage of the game? I don't know if I would try that against Maru. Like, he's already got Vikings. He can make a lot more where those came from. But either way, neither player's lost a base today, which is a huge indication this is a close one. If at 14 minutes no bases have died, you're probably doing all right. Great storm, and depowering 2 cannons and 2 shield batteries there. And Maru, I just say that, and then Maru's going to lose an entire base. Zealots on the other side getting some work done, but like not really a whole lot. Disruptor shots, catching a Marine, not really worth it there. Well, I guess a Disruptor shot killing anything is definitely worth because they're free. But yeah, that's not good. That is really bad for Creator. He's on even base count here in a situation where he can't really afford to be against Maru. Maybe against a lesser Terran, you can kind of recover from the situation and be like, all right, well, my 5th base is dead. I'm 4 base to 4 base. Maru's creating a 5th base of his own here at the 11 o'clock. He's got to go. He's got to make something happen. While he's re-expanding, maybe? Not really. He doesn't seem to be doing that. Oh, did he take this base instead? Okay. So instead of re-expanding, he just takes a new 5th base down there at the 5 o'clock. Disruptors are for zoning purposes. I think we all know that by now. 3-3 on the way for Maru. Upgrade-wise, upgrades are 2-2 for Creator. And not really working on any further ones there. Disruptor! Oh, decent hits there. That was pretty good, honestly. That was really good, too. Big hits, great splits. Warping in additional units. The Vikings don't really have anything to attack at this point. They're kind of dead. So they're going to land and do bonus damage to Stalkers here. Maru pushing through. I think he might have done it. He's up 78 to 46 overall army supply. Disruptor shots, comeback unit of StarCraft 2. Can they be enough? They're forcing Maru back. Creator hangs on to this replacement 5th base, and boy, does he need to, because again, Maru's 5th base is happily mining, long distance mining, going to take those refineries as well at some point here, but army value 77 to 47. Income tab is still in Creator's favor, but starting to creep up towards Maru's side. There it is. You can see that creep up. It's largely been on Creator's side this entire game. Oh, Creator hanging on to this base would be amazing. But Maru ends up scouting that one. Oh, hang on. Oh, what a blink. Oh, that was so sick. Oh, that was so sick. Probe comes in to absorb the Widowmine shot. All right, look. This is a great move from Creator. He's taking a 6th base bottom right. He doesn't have like a million minerals to do that, but he saved up. He got enough, and he's going for it. And I mean, Maru's going to test that, you know. He knows it exists. Oh, positioning is so important. Okay, well, positioning's important, and Creator failed that positioning test for sure. Forcing a cancel on the 6th base, really problematic. Meanwhile, we've got some Zealots warping in top left. Potentially might be able to get into this planetary, but there's 2 Liberators here. Maybe you want to storm this mineral line, but you have to get around the outside, and there's Liberators covering a lot of that. Dicey supposition, and we got our nukes. Oh, Maru. You know us too well. You know us too well. We love a good nuke, Maru. Everybody loves a good nuke. Alright, sneaking in. Great EMPs. I mean, one thing Maru's done today very well that he always does very well is sick EMPs. Like crazy good EMPs. Zealots heading the wrong way. They decided to come back home instead of making an assault anywhere else. Man, EMP is connecting. It's still 121 to 108 army supply. Maru coming back in. He was bruised when he left, but he's got a ton of reinforcements now. He's stimming into different areas. He's trying to throw down a very cheeky nuke. A very cheeky nuke that he's not going to land. Oh, he canceled it at the very last second. I think it would have caught his Liberators there. Fair enough. So Disruptors in Liberator zones, not where they want to be. They're going to slowly circle their way out of there. But man, these Liberator spots. This is something a lot of Protoss hate in this matchup, especially at the lower levels. A Terran shows up and just throws up some circles of doom, and you're like, ah, well, I guess I can't go in there. But you know, the best solution we've seen to this for the entire history of the Liberator is a flank attack. That's pretty good, actually. But also just moving in, just taking the hits, killing the Liberators as well as you can, and then just marching, just doing it. Wiping out that Liberator group, dealing with what you can here. On the Terran side of things, pretty decent hits on those Disruptors, but Maru just has enough remaining to chase the Colossus away. Army value is 89 to 43 in favor of our Terran. The bottom right base of Creator actually lives. I can't believe he was able to get that up, considering Maru sniped it so easily the first time it was made. Mothership on the way. Oh, okay. Mothership from Creator here at 19 minutes. I will approve most heartily. And a top left base coming in here from Maru as well. I don't know. Look, Creator's on his back foot. Is he losing the game? I would say yes. Is there really no way for him to win the game? I would say no. I think there's definitely a path forward here. Little bit of tiny harassment up this way is hilarious. Okay, big Stalker attack. Your repair is not fast enough for these Stalkers. Gonna kill some of your SCVs, wipe out your bunker, kill a couple of your Marines, force a response down here, and just keep you, again, defending. Keeping the enemy defending is a good thing here while you try to saturate up your own bases, while you continue to work with 86 probes in the income. It is in Maru's favor, as expected over the last little minute here. The more bases he gets, he's got orbitals doing all sorts of stuff. Zealots are inside Maru's main base. It's only 2 of them. But Creator is suddenly everywhere in this game. And yeah, just a beeline for this bottom right-hand base. Okay. I can't believe these Zealots are still doing stuff. They're going to get liberated to death, however. Bottom right, Nexus dies for the 2nd time today. But, oh, these probes need to get recalled out. Is he going to look? He's got to look. Oh, it worked. No, it did not. Maru checks it. Oh, he checks it. Bunch of SCVs dying here, but a lot of probes are going to die too. This base tries to get landed for Maru. No, says this attack. We've got a mothership here. There's not a ton of Protoss underneath the aforementioned mothership. Oh, the execution of the probes is complete. Top left base getting landed for Maru. He really wants this one too. This Rich Vespine Geyser base that we talked about at the start of the cast. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get it though. Yeah, the EMPs, like, as a Terran, if you can land EMPs like this with enhanced shockwave, you're gonna do all right. You're gonna win some TVPs, man. Disruptor, oh, gets 3 Marauders there, but some High Templar definitely got killed there too, along with some Zealots. Liberator shot. A bunch of Liberators have died today, a total of 13. But guess who's still making more? Maru is. He's got 8 in his army right now. A bunch of them are here at the front. So yeah, Maru doing everything in his power to get this thing done. Creator, disruptor shot after disruptor shot. He's not discouraged if he doesn't make a huge connection with everyone, or if he gets no connections with any of them. He's going to keep trying. At the very least, it forces the Terran to micro back, and that's something the Terran doesn't want to do. He wants to jump on this army and possibly kill it, and this orbital is going to die. All right. Rich Vespine Geyser base, maybe a bit of overstepping here from Maru. God, loses another another disruptor. Top left base in trouble. SCVs evacuating from the position. Just trying to go in, but man, those Liberator circles, there are many of them, and they set up quickly. Vikings want to kill that mothership so bad. They're willing to sacrifice their own friends' lives to make it happen. And the mothership goes down. Vikings pick that off. Solid EMP again. Liberator's getting shots off. Creator cannot get into that position. The Liberator positioning is sick. There are just enough of them. And Creator trying to retake his 5th base here. No, that gets canceled. It's 136 to 97 army supply. A bunch more probes die. Creator, remember when he had 80 workers? He's got 63 now. Maru's only got 60 himself. But again, the sheer number of orbitals on the map. Well, he's working on getting that sheer number of orbitals on the map that allow him to not have as many workers as possibly he would if not for that case. Good disruptor hit. Great disruptor hit. But man, the disruptors can't flee from the Liberators very well. And the disruptors keep dying, and Creator just kind of bleeding out right now. 124 to 90 supply. Archon's in the front trying to fight as well as they can, but I think that might be it from Creator. I don't think he can win that battle. I think he knows that. He stopped moving out of Liberator circles, which is never a good sign. This Colossus has put in a ton of work for Creator today, but boosh. GG. Maru is your winner in 23 minutes and 48 seconds. An absolutely fantastic PVT from both players. Wow. That was amazing. That was an absolutely fantastic TVP. Way to go, Maru. Getting that win for Terrans. Woof, 33,000 losses. Well, 33,000 resources lost for Maru. 52,000 resources lost for Creator. Woof, lost 57 probes versus 29 SCVs. Lost 2 Nexuses versus 1 orbital. And yeah, just Liberator control versus Disruptor control. The game. If you have excellent Liberator control, as Maru has, it is very dangerous for you as a Protoss, especially in the late game. just unsieging and re-sieging and spreading out the Liberator Defiant zones. What's that called again? Liberation zones? I think that is it. Just picking off external bases, right? This base died twice. This base died twice. And Creator is running out of juice here. And over the past 5 minutes, Maru's had the income advantage, even though he's been pressured a lot. Man, that was a non-stop PVT. And again, Maru came out ahead. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, cool. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.